I'd like to call this meeting of the Brick Township Council to order. Madam Clerk?
Adequate notice of this meeting was provided and published in the Asbury Park Press and the Ocean Star on January 7, 2020. Copies of the agenda were provided to the newspaper, posted on public bulletin boards and the Township website.
Thank you. Hello, everyone, and thanks for participating in tonight's Township Council meeting. The COVID-19 pandemic prevents us from meeting in the traditional way, but we have adjusted accordingly so that we can continue to conduct the business of the Township and serve our residents. This meeting is available through the Zoom application, where you can see and hear tonight's meeting and participate during all public comment periods as you would if we were all together in person. To ask a question or comment, please click on your device and a bar will appear on the bottom of your screen. One of the icons posted there is a Raise Your Hand button. Click that to indicate that you have a question. We can see that on our end and will call on people one at a time. Questions and comments are also welcome by email. The address is publicmeetingquestions@bricktownship.net. We are checking that email throughout the meeting and will read those questions into the minutes and respond accordingly. Roll call.
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Here.
Councilman Minikino.
Here.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Here.
Councilman Mumolo.
Here.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Here.
Vice President Halloran.
Here.
President Crate.
Here.
Thank you.
At this time, we will have a Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Can I have approval of reports from the municipal officers?
Yes, I'll file those. Thank you.
Thank you. Can I get a motion and second to approve the minutes of the August 25th meeting?
Motion, Halloran.
Second, Pontorero.
Thank you. Roll call?
Councilwoman Zapsik.
Yes.
Councilman Minikino.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Yes.
Vice President Halloran.
Yes.
President Crate.
Yes.
Thank you.
We are on the consent agenda.
All matters listed under item consent agenda will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. If discussion is desired on any item, this item will be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered separately.
Thank you. Resolution 4-1.
Authorize insertion of Chapter 159, Safe and Secure Communities Grant 2020.
This resolution approves the insertion of Safe and Secure Community Grant in the amount of $60,000 into the 2020 budget. The grant is approved by the New Jersey Department of Law and Public Safety. The Safe and Secure Communities program, enacted into law in 1993, is designed to provide municipalities with funding to add law enforcement personnel vital to effective police operations and other crime-related strategies as warranted by the needs of the community. The program allows for the funding of additional officers or funding of law enforcement support personnel, which would free up officers for direct law enforcement activities. In Brick Township, these funds are used to offset police department salaries. Resolution 4-2.
Authorize insertion of Chapter 159, 2020 Community Development Block Grant, Coronavirus 2.
This resolution approves the insertion of Community Development Block Grants funds in the amount of $494,766 from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. These funds are being provided to the Township to make available via subgrants with social service agencies who are providing services specific to the pandemic and the needed response to the challenges residents are facing as a result. Resolution 4-3.
Authorize execution of NJDEP Green Acres Project Agreement Amendment, Multi-Park Improvements 2.
This resolution approves the execution of a project agreement amendment with the NJDEP Green Acres program. The Township previously received $1 million in Green Acres funds for our multi-park improvement projects. This amendment provides the Township with an additional $1 million as a result of additional park improvement projects, including Bernie Cook and Bayside Parks. Resolution 4-4.
Authorize receipt of proposals, professional services.
This resolution authorizes the receipt of proposals for various professional services as needed for 2021. Resolution 4-5.
Authorize award of bid, purchase and delivery of construction supplies.
This resolution authorizes award of bid for construction supplies to Madison Township Lumber and Supply Company, Matawan, at a schedule of prices for a variety of items. Bid notices were mailed to 14 prospective bidders, of which 3 picked up packages. 1 bid was received. This will be a 2-year contract. During the current 2-year contract period, the township incurred a cost of approximately $47,000. Resolution 4-6.
Authorize award of contract through the Educational Services Commission of New Jersey, Bay Harbor Beach Equipment.
Thank you. Mayor?
Thank you. Unfortunately, the playground equipment out there at Bay Harbor Beach became in disrepair and had to be cordoned off for a while, and then we had our Parks Department go out there and actually take down the equipment because it was no longer safe. So what this resolution is doing is approving the award of contract for new playground equipment, and that's going to be awarded to Matarano Recreation in Spring Lake in the amount of $74,360.46. And the equipment is being acquired through a cooperative purchasing agreement with the Educational Services Commission of New Jersey Cooperative Pricing Program. Thank you.
Resolution 4-7.
Authorize termination of contract and authorize rebid, purchase and delivery of janitorial supplies.
This resolution approves the termination of a contract with Pyramid School Products for the purchase and delivery of janitorial supplies. The resolution also allows for the rebid of 17 items that were awarded to Pyramid on October 13th. The termination of the contract is a direct result of the revocation of the vendor's New Jersey Business Registration Certificate, which is required to contract with the township. Resolution 4-8.
Authorize rejection of bids and authorize rebid snow removal services.
This resolution approves the rejection of bids and authorization to rebid for snow removal services. The township intends to prepare new bid specifications for snow removal to ensure we have adequate coverage. Resolution 4-9.
Authorize 2020-2021 taxi cab business renewal, ACE Taxi Service.
This resolution authorizes taxi cab renewal license to ACE Delivery Service, DBA ACE Taxi Service. Resolution 410.
Authorize 2020-2021 taxi cab business renewal, Brick Taxi.
This resolution authorizes taxi cab renewal license to ACE Livery Service, DBA Brick Township.
Authorize
That's just a
2020-2021 liquor license renewals without restrictions, consumption, distribution, and club licenses.
This resolution renews plenary retail consumption licenses without restrictions to P.J. Sweeney's, Windward Tavern, Arrowhead Inn, Villa Vittoria, River Rock, Beacon 70, Spirit Unlimited, and TGI Fridays retail plenary distribution licenses without restrictions to Forbes Wine and Liquors, Lenape By-Right Liquors, Bricktown Liquors, Wine Shop, New Jersey Wine Gallery, Brick Liquors, By-Right of Brick, Wine World, and Joe Canal's Discount Liquor Outlet, and club liquor licenses without restrictions to American Legion Post 348, Knights of Columbus, Brick Elks, Matitaconk River Yacht Club, Riviera Beach Boat Club, Shore Acres Yacht Club, and VFW Post 8867.
Authorize 2020-2021 plenary retail consumption liquor license renewals with restrictions.
These go to Applebee's, Bonefish Grill, Buffalo Wild Wings, Carrabba's Italian Grill, Frit, Houlihan's, Jack and Mike's Bar and Grill, Manilow King Road Ale House, Outback Steakhouse, Quaker Steak and Lube, Red Robin, Trey Rosalita's, Tuscany Urban Coal House, and Used to Be's. Resolution 413.
Authorize placement of tax liens for property cleanups.
This resolution authorizes the placement of a tax lien at 1666 Route 88 in the amount of $690.20, 74 Kettle Creek Drive in the amount of $162.13, and 725 Bay Avenue in the amount of $519.65. Resolution 414.
Tax collector. 100% DAV refund and cancel taxes, Block 12501, Lot 5, in the amount of $1,679.45. 100% DAV and cancel taxes, Block 250.02, Lot 10, in the amount of $4,663.21. 100% DAV refund and cancel taxes, Block 340, Lot 62, in the amount of $1,491.95. 100% DAV refund and cancel taxes, Block 990.11, Lot 3, in the amount of $3,233.39. 14E, 100% DAV widow of veteran refund and cancel taxes, Block 1229, Lot 400, in the amount of $2,160.22. 14F is County Tax Board of Appeals granted 2020. There are 3, Block 211.33, Lot 24, in the amount of $108.92. Block 322, Lot 7, in the amount of $804.72, and Block 32408, Lot 6, in the amount of $233.51.
Thank you. That is the end of our consent agenda. Can I get a motion and second?
Mumolo motion.
Second, Consolero.
Thank you. Open to council for questions or comments? Hearing none, close council. Open to public for questions and comments on the resolutions only. Close public, roll call.
Councilwoman Zepsic.
Yes.
Councilman Minikino.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Yes.
Vice President Halloran.
Yes.
President Crate.
Yes.
Thank you.
We are on to Resolution 415, Bill Resolution Computer 2020.
Be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick that the following bills be paid and that the mayor and clerk be and are hereby authorized to draw orders on the treasurer for the amounts of the same. Computer bill resolution in the amount of $2,629,920.45.
Thank you. Can I get a motion and second?
Minikino motion. Second, Halloran.
Thank you. Open to council for comments? Close council, roll call? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Open to public. Sorry, my bad. Open to public for questions on the bill resolutions only. Close public, roll call?
Councilwoman Zepsic.
Yes.
Councilman Minikino.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Abstain, CME, yes to the rest.
Councilman Mumolo.
Abstain, Meridian Occupational Health, yes to the rest.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Yes.
Vice President Halloran.
Yes.
President Crate.
Yes. Resolution 416, Bill Resolution Manual 2020.
Be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick that the following bills be paid and that the mayor and clerk be and are hereby authorized to draw orders on the treasurer for the amounts of the same. Manual bill resolution in the amount of $1,753,149.03.
Thank you. Can I get a motion and second?
Mumolo motion.
Second, Consolero.
Thank you. Open to council? Close council, open to public for questions on the bill resolution only. Close public, roll call?
Councilwoman Zepsic.
Yes.
Councilman Minikino.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Abstain, CME, yes to the rest.
Councilman Mumolo.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontorero.
Yes.
Vice President Halloran.
Yes.
President Crate.
Yes. All right, we are on to ordinance on second reading, 5-1.
An ordinance of the Township of Brick, County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, amending Chapter 211 of the Township Code entitled Garage, Flea Markets, and Other Sales to permit outdoor dining areas.
Thank you. This ordinance amends the current outdoor dining ordinance to provide additional guidance to our local restaurants on ways to make minor modifications to existing outdoor dining areas to prepare for cooler weather. This will help our restaurants be able to serve outside past the summer months into the fall. Can I get a motion and second?
Mumolo motion, Halloran. Second, Mumolo.
Open to council? Close council, open to public? Close public, roll call?
Councilwoman Zepsic.
Yes.
Councilman Minikino.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung. Councilwoman DeYoung?
Yes.
Councilman Mumolo?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontoriero?
Yes.
Vice President Halloran?
Yes.
President Crate?
Yes.
Thank you.
We are on to public comments.
Please note that each person addressing the council during any section of the meeting during which public comment is permitted shall limit his or her remarks to 5 minutes pursuant to Brick Township Administrative Code, Section 2-33B.
Thank you. Anything? Anyone from public? Seeing none, close public. We are on to council comments. Ms. Bergen?
Thank you. I'd like to express my condolences to Councilman Art Halloran and his family as we mourn the loss of Mary Jane. I feel blessed to have met her and to have enjoyed her friendship. Her wit and humor, and kindness and compassion made her unique and special, and she will be deeply missed. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor?
Thank you. Yes, I'd like to also offer my condolences to Councilman Halloran for the loss of his wife of 52 years, Mary Jane. She's definitely a great woman. I loved hanging out with her at the different events we would go to and have some great conversations about the world in general. So she's going to be missed by a lot of people. I just wanted to talk about some of the things that have been going on in town. We did have our 9/11 ceremony on September 11th. It was another great event pulled off by our great recreation department. It really meant a lot to the family members of the 8 fallen Brick residents that are on our Angel of Anguish memorial. It was very touching. Thank you to all the fire departments, and the Unico was out there, and the Elks, and there's so many community organizations that took place, and all of our clergy that helped us with the ceremony that we'll never forget. On September 17th, I did have a ribbon cutting for Balance Wellness. They are located at 1999 on Route 88. It's down by St. Dominic's. On Route 88. It's a very interesting place. They have chiropractic treatment, acupuncture. The husband who owns the business is a chiropractor, and then the wife is a psychologist. So they have psychology services there as well. So it's just all around wellness. So if you need any of those services, I know she was mentioning that so many people with the COVID-19 stress of not seeing people or job losses, that maybe some people could use her services right here in Brick. Also on September 17th, I had the opportunity to go down to the Chelsea here on Jack Martin Boulevard, where there was a Coffee with the Cops event. Thank you very much, Chelsea, for honoring our men and women in blue, and a number of our officers, detectives, and some of the higher-up officers all came out there for some pork roll sandwiches and coffee. We had another ribbon cutting today at 5 o'clock. It was Osprey Technology Solutions. They are located at 807 Maniloking Road, right there by the American Legion, across the street. And they will help you out with any technology needs that you need. So they had a nice ribbon cutting ceremony there today. Tomorrow, New Jersey Swim will have their ribbon cutting ceremony. They are going into the Laurel Square, over across from the At Home, but in that same shopping plaza. And New Jersey Swim is going to be a great addition to our town. They do a lot of community events and help out the community at large with different projects in the other towns where they are located. And what their main purpose is to make sure that everybody knows how to swim and not drown in a pool. So it's great for little kids all the way up to adults, and they're going to be opening tomorrow. September 26th, Saturday, is our last farmers market. It's been a successful event. I really want to commend Joanne Bergen, our business administrator, and Chris Hessenkemper, who is out there every single Saturday, as well as a number of members of the Parks Department in making this an awesome, successful event. As we all know, it's difficult times out there, COVID-19 and all the different restrictions we have, but our Ms. Bergen just really went above and beyond in making this farmers market a success. She was out there every single week, whether it was raining a little bit, whether it was raining a lot, or whether it was sunny. It really did a lot for our town to have that event every single Saturday. People really appreciate it, and we really appreciate you. So thank you very much for everything that you did out there. October 3rd is our craft and yard sale. That is a Saturday. It's at Windward Beach. It's just exactly as described. There's going to be crafts, and there's going to be a garage sale atmosphere. So if you want to get a table, want to sell your things, please contact our recreation department. If you just want to buy things, please show up between 9 and 2 on October 3rd. Also, October 3rd is our Challenger Halloween. That takes place out on Herbertsville Road at the Havens Farm. And, please sign up through Recreation. You do need to advance register for that program, the Challenger Halloween program, on October 3rd. On October 5th at 3 o'clock, which is a Monday, we are finally having our ribbon cutting for Bayside Park. So please take a look at that. Please come out and enjoy our newest park. We're supposed to be open Memorial Day weekend, but COVID-19 shut that down and shut the factories down that made the equipment and the shade structures. So finally, we got the final plantings done in the fall planting season here, and we're able to cut that ribbon. So we're doing it after school, so 3 o'clock at Bayside Park, which is across from Brick Beach 3. And October 12th is our recreation golf outing. That begins at 8 o'clock in the morning. If you have any interest in playing golf and supporting our recreation department and all the different programs they do in town, please call 732-262-1240 and ask to be connected over to Recreation, and they will get you all the information about how to play in our annual golf outing. And then lastly, I just wanted to touch on Trick or Treat a little bit. We're trying to get the word out is to anybody who wishes to participate in Trick or Treat, we'll just keep the porch lights on. So it's a Saturday, so it's going to be, even during the daylight hours when the little kids might be out there. And the reason why I think it's a good idea is because there's going to be some people who want to decorate their house because maybe they have children, but maybe they don't want their children to trick or treat, and they don't necessarily want strangers' children coming up to their doors. So it may be decorated still for Halloween, but they might necessarily not be giving out candy or wanting to do that. So what we're going to try to do is get the word out. Just put on your porch lights. That means it's an open invitation for the kids to come on up and get whatever goodies and treats that you are giving out this year. So that's, of course, October 31st on Halloween itself, which is a Saturday. And this way, we also want to get the word out to the kids who are out there and the families that are out there trick-or-treating. If you don't really see the porch lights on, maybe not go up to that particular house, especially if it's not decorated. But even if it's not decorated, you might want to take a look and maybe go up and quickly knock, and if no answer, then just move on to the next house, because the family could be out trick-or-treating themselves. But even more importantly, they may not be open for visitors for whatever reason. Maybe there's some people that are positive for COVID-19 in that house, and they have decorated already and things like that. So we'll try to get the word out as best we can. It may or may not be successful, but I know some other towns are doing the same thing, per our Ocean County Beach Mayors Association meeting, where all the mayors there decided to try to do the same thing and get the word out in their towns. All right, so thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Starkey.
Yes, thank you. I just wanted to echo the comments of the mayor and Ms. Bergen for Councilman Halloran. Art, I know this was a heartbreaking loss, and just want to let you know that you and Mary Jane are in my family's prayers, and I'm truly sorry for your loss. That's all I have for now. Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Yes, I also wanted to express my sympathy to the Halloran family. That's all, nothing else. Thank you.
Madam Secretary?
I do have something. I would also like to express my condolences to Vice President Halloran and his family for their loss.
Thank you. Councilwoman Zapsik?
Thank you, Council President. I, too, on behalf of my husband and I, would like to express our condolences to Council Vice President Halloran. We only got to know Mary Jane for a few years, but in that time, we really came to appreciate and very much enjoy her wit and her candor. She was like a breath of fresh air. Thank you for sharing her with us. and we feel blessed to have known her. That's all I have.
Thank you. Councilman Minikino.
Yes, also, I'd like to echo what everybody said, and Art, we're here for you if you need us. Again, my condolences.
Thank you. Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes, thank you. I also want to express my condolences to Art and his family. Mary Jane was such an exceptional lady with great class and one to never shy away from speaking her mind, which was one of her best traits in my humble opinion, and was Art's greatest cheerleader in everything he did. Most of all, I'll miss speaking with her at the different events, and will always remember all the advice that she gave to me on a whole host of subjects. So, Art, you are in my thoughts.
Thank you. Thank you. Councilman Mumolo.
Thank you. Vice President Halloran, obviously you know how I feel. My condolences are with you. Mary Jane and you have been very good friends of mine over the years now, and she's a beautiful, smart woman. I will miss her greatly, and I'm sure many, many others will too. I'm very sorry. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Pontorero.
Thank you. It breaks my heart to have to say goodbye to Mary Jane. On behalf of myself and my entire family, I want to wish my deepest and most heartfelt condolences to Art and the entire family. Mary Jane just was a very special lady. She could brighten up any room. She may not have been on council herself, but she attended almost every function that involved council, and she was a part of it, and I will miss her being part of it. She was also extremely kind, especially to my 3 children, who I know will miss her as well. So I could only hope and aspire to have such a gift of having a 52-year marriage with someone that I love, and Art, you were lucky enough to have that gift. It's never long enough, but from the bottom of my heart, I offer you my prayers and my well wishes to you and your family.
Thank you. Vice President Halloran.
Thank you all for the kind remembrances of Mary Jane and the condolences. I truly appreciate it. You have all been an exceptional support for me. You all knew how much I loved Mary Jane, and you all knew the great relationship we had. So I know how sincere your thoughts are, and I truly appreciate your prayers and all the support you've given me over this time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So it's hard to go last, but I will. And Art, I just want to say, you know how I feel about you. We are family, and you know, funny enough, today I was going through an old notebook and I came across a slip of paper from the day we got sworn in January this year, and written on it was the word wife, because I remember I was passing it over you as you were doing all your thank yous, and you hadn't said Mary Jane yet. And I wanted to make sure you didn't forget, and I know that she is always first and foremost on your mind. And you know, as my friend and you know, my VP, we've talked, and she had a light inside her that shone so bright, and now that light is inside you, and we're so honored to have known Mary Jane and now to still have you in our lives. So just keep that in mind, you know, all the time, and you know we're always here for you. So
thank you.
So that being said, our next scheduled caucus meeting, or public meeting, sorry, will be held on Tuesday, October 13th, 2020 at 7 p.m. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second?
Mumolo, second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Good night, John Boy.
Good
Good night,
night,
John
Ellen.
Boy.
Good night, everyone. I don't
7:29.
know what with it.
Elizabeth, I think there was Elizabeth.
Did you get Artist emotion?
I think so.
Oh, yes. Yeah.